Oh, not very happy with the Utah Jazz. This game is really terrible for the Utah Jazz against the Golden State Warrior. First quarter, they're behind already 20 points. And then, as you can see, the Jazz trying to come back, and then they lose 26 points at the end, and Warriors score like over 120 points. I mean, I thought Jazz's defense is good, but somehow the Warrior like managed to shoot that many points. I don't know, maybe the Jazz are too slow, but I heard the Warrior got a lot fast player there. Maybe that's why they shoot a lot. Jazz could not keep up with the Warrior. I'm sorry, Jazz, but you're gone. You're gone for good. Another 4-0 series. I wasn't expecting. I need to charge my thing because it's running out of battery low. I was expecting the Jazz to win at least one game, but the Warriors are just way too good. We'll see if they. Yeah, but Hayward's the only one that played well. Nobody else played well. I mean, these dudes, they don't shoot. That's the problem. 30% field goal, Warriors shooting at a 50%. The Warrior slaughter the Jazz. Slaughter them. They're shooting a lot of threes and yep. I mean, very good turnover, but only 9 turnover. That's very good. Well, they just need to shoot better. Well, like Joe Johnson, Louis Hood, I mean, the rest of the team, they don't play well. Only Hayward and this Gobert guy. I mean, even Gobert didn't play well. Nobody played well. But just 2 or 3 players. Like this Mac guy. This Selvage Mac. And Gordon Hayward. I mean, even Hayward didn't shoot well, but he's the only guy that only helped the Jazz. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't explain much about the game because I didn't watch. I say that because I just forgot to watch 4th quarter and I see 39-17. Say, up, that's it. I give up at the Jazz. Because the minute they reach 20 points, there's no way the Jazz can come back. No way. I mean, there is a never 20-point comeback. Especially if you play against the Golden State Warrior. Really rare, but that's why I stopped watching. Like I start like falling asleep. Knew that Jazz gonna lose. The way they play. They have like hard time getting to the net and they just let the Warrior bang them. Yeah. Very big problem. So there are 2 teams that are very unbeatable in the playoff right now. Both Warrior and the Cavaliers are both unbeatable. Now, by the time we hit to the finals, Warriors are more likely to face Cavs. As I said, man, Boston's is not going to make it. I mean, they're struggling against the Wizard Ray, but by the time you get the Cavs going to sweep them. Right? I'm guessing it might be a 4-2 series or 4-1 series. But who cares? Cavs will take care of those Boston. Look like Warriors gonna reface Cavs again. And this time the Warrior got Kevin Durant, so Cavs are gonna have a real tough time with the Warrior. Wow. So both teams haven't lost a single game yet. And we've been in the playoff for like at least a month now. I mean, nearly a month. It's been nearly a month of playoff. Both Cap and Warrior did not lose a single game. I'm guessing that the Warrior might. We'll see about this. Either they face the Spur or Rocket, but I'm still not sure. Because it's a 2-2 series, so a lot of things can change. But Rudy Gilbert does a lot of rebound. The Warriors are just way too good for the Jazz. Jazz can do nothing about it. Their shooting is terrible. And defense is terrible. No opponent ever score at least 120 points against the Utah Jazz. I look at every Jazz's game. No point ever went higher than 120, except the Golden State Warrior. Well, obviously because the Warriors are #1 team in offense. So there's two reasons why Jazz lose today. First, they didn't defend well. Second, didn't shoot well. Well, just expect that not every team can be perfect, right? We all have bad days and something like that, huh? I got a feeling that Jazz is not a challenging team at all. Except they're a little bit better than the Blazers. That's all I know. Well, hopefully, it's probably not going to be enough for a 0 series when the Warriors face against Houston or Spurs. If they face against Houston, maybe there is a 4-0, but Spurs, I don't think so. I mean, Spurs got like quite a strong defense. They got like a lot of strong players. So the only team that can really stop the Warrior is the Spurs or Cavaliers. But I trust more Spurs than Cavaliers because Eastern they have like really weak team. Like the Celtic, they play as well, maybe like a Utah Jazz. Boston's are like Utah Jazz, right? That's how weak Boston is. And Spurs, so there's two teams. But I got a feeling that Spurs is a better team than the Cavaliers. Right? Yeah, so because Spurs, they beat the Warrior 2 times already earlier this season. And I remember they went to the Warrior and beat them like almost 30 points. It was at the Warrior, so yep. Sorry to say this, man, but Jazz are out. Yeah, I think the Warriors gonna win championship this year. They play better than I thought. They play better. Especially they play the Jazz. There is no way they can score ever that high. There is no way. Yeah, but the problem is that you have a lot of big guys, right? They tend to be slow, so a little guy like that, like Steph Curry or Klay Thompson, a lot shorter than these Jazz players, they could just like go in and dunk. Yeah. That's the problem with the big guys. Good defense, but they're slow. And that's why, man. Well, Jazz has too many big players. This is why they're slow. You know that typically when you're big, like you're slow, right? When you're small, you're a little faster, but you have trouble defending the big guys. I'm gonna end this video here. I have to yep. Comment below if you want to. Just can't wait for the finals or Warrior go against Spur. Yep. And then this right here.